You will come fix it. Okay. So now I should just worry about the string and the cancel. Okay. So now so now I want my presentation. I will go ahead, put this. Okay, sorry. I think I put the screen first, right? And then put this. Correct? And then now the presentation after that. Is it working as well? I'm not sure. Is it working? I'm not sure it's working. Hello? Can you hear me? I'm not sure it's working. It's working? Very good? Hello. Alright. Can you hear me? It's working? Yes, it's working. Okay, very good. Alright. Do I have control to start whenever I want to? Because this is the first tutorial. Do you want everything to be broadcast? I mean, is there any way I can start after 15 minutes? To start the streaming, the video streaming, after 15 minutes? Or just to start?
You can just start.
Okay, خلاص نبدأ start. Okay? Yeah. From 2, it's going to be... Okay. Good afternoon, guys. How are you? Alright, thank you. Of course, it's our first class, okay, and we're supposed to be in the other room, which is, I think, FW104, but we're going to change to this room, which is the FW112. And the reason we are doing this is because our tutorials can be broadcast to all the branches, okay? And you are not equipped with the right equipment only in this. Okay? So that's why we are all here in this class. Maybe it's not very convenient for you people because it's in different places, it's computer labs, you know. But you try to make out the best out of it, okay? And you try to have a kind of very good class discussion. Okay? First of all, how are you doing? Very good, very good. Any questions, anything regarding that you have in your mind for us? Anything that you need me to be aware of so I can think about it, you know, as we go and I can explain. Anything, you know, that, you know, express any concerns, any issues that you want to bring up. Yes, go ahead. Very good. Excellent. That's a good question. I'll get back to you. Okay, very good. Any other questions so far? Any other questions? All right. Let me start, you know, and as we go explain certain things, okay? The first thing people I invite you to do is the course guide, okay? The course guide, this one has been posted on the university website, okay? I'm sure at this level you know all where this is, okay? So just go ahead to the university website and click on support material, I think, okay? And you get all this material, of course, pertinent and relevant to EA300. Okay? The course guide has a lot of information, as you know, perhaps. Okay? First of all, if I scroll down here, okay, you've got certain things regarding the material that you need to have for this course. Basically, you need to have like some 19 items or not. You all have got your book? Let's start with the book that you are going to use for this semester. Okay? Small little module guide. Okay? I wouldn't worry too much about this one, because for the simple reason, much of this material is duplicated in your study guide. Okay? So there is not much to worry about. Okay? And there is much more on the study guide more than you've got in this module guide. So I wouldn't worry about this one. Okay? Now, this book, okay, is called a study guide. Of course, you are very familiar with this. it's not something new to you, because from A to C, for instance, A and X and B, you always do study guide, okay? The way this study guide is arranged by blocks. Okay? Block 1, block 2, block 3, block 4, block 5, and block 6, okay? For this class, okay, for part A, we'll be covering basically 3 blocks, okay? Which is block 1, block 2, block 3, okay? The other blocks, you can take it if you wish. You can take it, I won't, okay? The other 3 blocks will be covered for part B next semester, okay? So 3 blocks, okay, you can take it. No, it's the EA300, okay? Yes. So these are the blocks that you cover. So half the book for this semester, part A. The other half of the book is for next semester, part B. Are we clear? The study guide is also organized in weeks. Okay? So if you open your book on the first page, you see week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, etc. Okay? So it's very clear, it's very well organized, okay? You've got, basically what we're covering every week, okay? This, you coordinate it with something that's very important, which is the calendar at the end of the study guide here. At the end, okay? So if I scroll down, I will get to the calendar. You see the calendar here? Okay? It's the course calendar. For instance, block 1, instruction or delight. Of course, we have here block 1, instruction or delight. Okay? And you've got your assigned readings as I will explain. If you look at the last column to your right-hand side, you see the study guide, which is this one. Okay? And I'm referring to it, so you have to read for next week from page 5 to page 11, and then from page 13 to page 34. That's for your study guide. Are we clear about the study guide? Very good. Okay? For both semesters, this semester, and next semester as well. Okay? Along with this as well, we've got what we call readers. If you see the screen here, we've got readers. And we've got reader 1 and reader 2. What are those readers? It's those two books right here. To be to call them by their color. Okay? This is the blue book and the red book. Okay? So these are you all have them here? Okay, very good. Okay, for instance, for next week, it is, we are reading one essay from reader 1, which is Instruction and the Life of Peter Hunt. Who was Anybody can by Peter Hunt? It's in the red one. Very good. So it's right here, and it's red book, which is on page, very good. It's page 12. Okay. So instruction and life. So basically this one is reader 1. So feel free to write on it here reader 1. It's not written as it is, okay? But it's always referred to by reader 1. So your red book is reader 1 and your blue book is the reader 2. Okay? What do we have here? We have here what is very known as critical essays. Okay? Critical essays. Okay? What are they about? They are about different things that we are covering in the classroom. Okay? So here, your critical essays we are covering. For instance, for next week, to the literature, okay, but Instruction and the Life by Peter Hunt. Okay? So that's the reader 1. If I scroll down and we get to the novel, which I will show you, novel life, we've got reader 2 that we need to look at, which is the blue one. Very good. Okay? If I open my book here, the blue one, which is reader 2, I will find that there are different, if you look at part 9 here in the table. Okay? You've got 9 here, and that's page 254. Okay? You've got a whole part about Mother Life. What's Mother Life? Mother Life is your first novel. Okay? Does anybody have it? No? Can I see it? Mother Life? Very good. This is your novel. This is the first novel that I'm dealing with. Okay? This novel has got some critical essays which are right here. Okay? How many of them do we have? We've got 1, 2, and 3. And of course an introduction. Okay? So this is very well organized. This part of the lights, okay? And the other one, if you look at up, for instance, it's got another novel which is Roller Thunder, Hear My Cry. Okay? So you see it's organized. So every novel has got some specific parts about it. Okay? My advice to you people, read those because they help you to understand the novel. Okay? It's good to read the novel, but it's used to read the criticism about it. Okay? The criticism does something very good, people, is that it indicates the state. You know, it helps you at the major point. It explains certain issues to you. It raises some questions. It gives you about an idea, and a very, very good idea, about how sophisticated the novel is. Okay? What are the main points that you need to focus in the novel? So it will help you. Those critical essays will help you to understand the novel properly. Those parts, because very good parts, if you see introduction here and introduction here. What is introduction for? That introduction for the critical essay. They will say, this is about such and such, this essay is for such and such, this is for such and such. Okay? So read the introduction, you get a very clear idea to what these essays are about. Okay? In our calendar here, we help you a little. Okay? If there is something in those essays we think is not very relevant to you, we exclude it here. So if you see, for instance, when we come to the lights, we are doing 2 essays. Thus, as before, and obedience, disobedience, and storytelling. And this is just an introduction. It's 3 or 4 pages. It tells you what those 2 essays are about. So you see, it's pretty direct. This introduction guides you to what those articles are about. And those 2 articles help you to guide you to what the novel is about. You see? So that's how we get we know about it. That's how we start to analyze those novels. Okay? Now you are wondering what happens to audience, right? Very good. All of this you have to be prepared at home. So please do come to class well prepared with your reading. Okay? It's not a lot reading. Not a lot, okay? But start as early as possible, okay? So in here, and of course, you will see, for instance, if you come to Mother Life, there is also one section about Mother Life in your study guide, page 544. Study guide as well. The study guide, which is this one, also sometimes refers you to this article. Explains certain things to you. So it's all together, you see. There's nothing divided. Always choose as which one is more important. There's no one which is more important than the other. They are all important because they all say to you certain things about the novel. If I were a student and you ask me the question, how do I study? If I were a student, the first thing, of course, I would start with my math. Yes. Okay, with my math. Also, the students always try to be tricky, right? And they find ways, to do something with the novel. The students always ask me, do I need a summary on the internet? I have no problem with knowing the summary. I have no problem with anything on the internet. But I have a problem somewhere. Do you know where? Aha, very good. Yes. I have a problem when you don't read it. I have a problem when you start to choose what you find on the internet with what we have in the novel here. That's the problem. It's not personal problem, it's not personal issue, but I worry. I worry about all the details which are in the novel that you need to know to come up with very good analysis, with clear analysis, and especially when you write your emails as well. Because there is no way you can write a good CMA based on a summary. Did you see movies sometimes? Did you see films? It is the same thing when you watch the film and tells you about it. It's not the same. Watching a film is such an experience by itself. at the camera, you hear the music, you know, you see the character, you see where they are, you see what they were wearing. If you summarize this movie to me, would you all those things? Not really. What you know what the main hero is wearing. She will not tell me where the work taking place. She will tell me only the storyline. No. We are not interested in the storyline as it is. The storyline is important, but not the most important thing. There are other details in the text that we need to look at, we need to explore, and we need to try to understand. And the good theory and the good first interpretation needs details from the book, needs support from the book. Again, go ahead and read summary on the internet, that's fine. Go ahead and read material on the internet, that's fine. I'll stop for a while because we are completing with all the here. This already the second. Okay. It's not enough, right? It's not good enough. Which side? This chair. I don't need it. Anybody want to use this chair and share perhaps? You can share. Yeah. So all those details are important. Again, you know, go ahead, read on the internet, read whatever you wish, you know, but don't substitute what you read on the net with what we have in the night. Okay? This gives you first-hand experience. The internet gives you second-hand experience. Which one do you prefer? The first-hand or second-hand experience? First-hand, of course, you know, because we are dealing with a book that details, etc. Students always ask me, can I watch the film? Again, watch the film. That's why I'm sorry. It's very different. But at least it gives you a visual idea to what this novel is about, you know. And when you start to read it, you make it faster because you know what it's about. You basically know what's going to happen. So you are reading faster, and you are reading more for the details, and you are reading more for analysis. Make sense, people? Any questions so far? I think no questions right now. Any questions so far? No questions? Yes. 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 Very good question. Both readers, which I showed you here, both readers, okay, and the study guide also save them for part B of the course. They will stay with you for part B of the course. Okay? So this one, the study guide, and both readers, you will need them for part 2 of the course. Yes, the question. Very good. Okay? So, this is our first novel. You're asking questions. What about she's got in her bag? And like, excellent. Yes. Very good. Yeah. What about that? So basically, here what you covered so far for block 1 is not a life. And here once upon a time is basically about folk tales. Okay? When we reach this week, okay, when we reach this part on the calendar, it means we are done with block 1. What's going to happen next? We move to block 2. Absolutely. And we have right here block 2. The title here of block 1 is Instruction or Delight. The part in block 2 is Books for Girls and Books for Boys. Which means we have to have some books for girls to read. Okay? And we need to have books for boys to read. And for this purpose we've got 2 novels. The first one is Little Women, and the second one is Prison Island. As these 2 are realizing it first, okay? So for this reason, you know, we are going to read this, what is this? This novel. Okay, but I know, it's very big, that's very true, but you can read it so fast, trust me. It's such a pleasure to read it, it's such a delight to read it. You know, it will not look so new when you start reading it, okay? So it reads very fast, okay? And it's a very good film, by the way. You can watch it too. There's no problem. Okay? Yeah, do go ahead and watch it, but again, don't substitute the film for the book. Watch the movie. It might help you explore this further. It might help you to read faster. It may help you to understand this novel better. Okay? So feel free and watch the movie as well, but don't substitute for Block 2 and also Treasure Island. You know, you can guess that Little Women is the one booked for girls as an example, okay? And Treasure Island is an example for books for boys, okay? The comparison will be very interesting in terms of themes, in terms of interest, in terms of poetry. I got it will be very important differences. How this is geared to a female audience, how is this geared towards the male audience? What's the purpose of the book? Why it's written? What is the author trying to convey? And what's the ideological purpose behind this book? These are issues that we're going to explore together and compare both. Okay? Understand? Any questions so far? Yes. We don't try to for any information. Okay? Who? Do I have another question? No, I've to the board, that's all. Okay, this class and the board, that's all. Okay? But if you practice teaching the class, you check out you do the same practice. Okay? So just one. Now, we are ready for block 3. Okay? I don't know whether it's good news or bad news, but one of those can be dropped. Most likely this one, even though I mean it's good, it's drama, but you might opt for poetry. Okay? So you see, the weight is divided. You know, block 2 is heavy with 2 novels, that's very true. But it's doable, trust me. You can do it. I know you can, you're still young. Right? That's very good. Thank you. Okay? So block 2 is a bit heavy, but block 3 is very light. You know, I don't think you should worry about block 3 that much, you know, because if we opt for the poems, we just be selecting only few poems from this, you know, mythology for children, you know, and very likely that might be dropped. Make sense? Okay. So, when it might sound heavy, it might sound heavy, but it's not. You know, we're spending enough time covering this material, okay, and we've got plenty of time to discuss those issues and have good discussions and very fruitful discussions also. Okay? Any questions before I move to this report? Any questions here? Very good question. How many blocks are included in the midterm exam? Usually it's 1.5 blocks. Usually by the time we get to the midterm, we are somewhere in block 2. Okay? But trust me, all tutors and all branches, they will let you know very early enough how many blocks will be included in the MTA, you know, long before the exam. So I wouldn't worry about this. I would focus on the reading, etc. Okay? Yes. The midterm, for sure, this part, okay. And the midterm, very good. So the midterm, very likely, okay, hold on one second here. Yes. You see, midterm assessment, usually we will not cover this before the midterm. We will not. Okay? Possibly Little Women, yes, included. Okay? Little Women will be included possibly. Okay? And all of block 1 will be included in the midterm. Okay? Alright, very good. Yes. Any other questions? Any fears, any concerns? Bring them out. Okay? I will respond to it. I see some smiles on the faces. It means reassurance or concern? Concern? What are they? Talk to me, feel free. What are you concerned? I'm serious. Talk to me today, so you know that. Okay? And the week after. So feel free. What are you concerned? Very serious. Seriously. What are you concerned? I'm sorry? But when it comes to content, yes. Your friend said she's got some concerns because it looks very easy subject for society, okay? But it's, you know, I wouldn't look at it this way. You know, so it looks simple, but it's interesting and sophisticated and intriguing sometimes. There's a lot for you to learn, okay? We are not just learning jokes about kids, you know, or for kids. You know, we are not doing this, you know. We are going to see other, you know, what lies behind this literature, you know. What does it tell us, you know, what discover, you know. Why are we studying this literature, okay? So it's pretty sophisticated, you know, and interesting. You know, many of you have got kids perhaps at this point, you know. Many of you will have kids in the future, you know. So in a way or another, it will just, you know, open up a new horizon for you to explore. As a matter of fact, years ago, you can dream of having a class in university about children literature, you know. And the same way as 2025 or so, one can dream of having feminist literature in class or African American literature. You see what I mean? So this is a way of opening the planet, you know, of opening, you know, the horizon, of, you know, exploring literature in different ways and different directions. We don't read only Shakespeare, etc., but we read other things. In the same way, in the past, we used to study, you know, African American literature and then feminist literature. Now is the time, you know, to study something like this, children literature. So you are really up to date. Very good point. Did you hear your friend what she said? No, you didn't hear her. Can you repeat very loudly? Very good. Your friend asked the question, are we going to study this literature from the view of the adult or the view of the child? Very good. From the view of the adult or the view of the child. And your friend said both. I would like to get some answers, people. Yes, go ahead. Yes. Okay. Okay. All right, very good. So your friends from both perspectives. Words, when you read a story, you know, as a child, there are certain that you miss. And then when you grow up, you know, this does mean something to you. Okay, very good. Yes. Okay, so child will not be as the point of view of the adult. Okay, all right. Or as objective. That's the word that is as objective as the adult. Okay, so the objective is more. I'm sorry, the adult is more objective than the child. Yes. Not always. Question mark. Question mark. Question mark. That's good. It starts to work here. Very good. Yes. Question mark. Any more stuff? Any more stuff? Yes. Yes. All right. Okay. All right. So maybe the child will miss certain things, you know, that the adult will get and will understand. Okay. What's up? You know, a few minutes ago, I was talking about African American literature, and I was talking about it. If you think about it, and now children literature, go straight. Okay. Look at how complex already we are into very complex issues. So when you talk about African American literature, who usually writes literature? African American. That's right. You know, usually African American who is writing African American. You know, very rarely, perhaps, you know, do we find, you know, I'm sorry. Yeah, I mean, other, you know, yeah, I mean, just. Exactly. Okay. I mean, we've got also other, you know, writers for them, but mainly, you know, 99%, perhaps, you know, 98% African American literature is written by African Americans themselves, because it came as a result, as a matter of fact, of African African Americans talking about their own experience, about their own history and what happened to them in America. Okay, very good. If I talk about feminist literature, okay, and novels, plays, and poetry, who really write those feminist plays? Women, as a matter of fact. Why? Because also this literature came as a result of women watching to find the for themselves. Watching to find the because they were not very happy with the kind of literature that was written about their experience. Because mainly it was written by males, that's right. And they said it doesn't speak for their own experience. So with the development of history, with the development of literature, we start to have female voice that is seen in female novels, or by females and plays, etc. We also even start to have some criticism. We all have got to learn a lot of criticism. Why? Because they realize also that kind of criticism traditionally done is not appropriate for things written by women. So what happens as a result? We've got also feminist critics who are saying, feminist text. The question is it true? Why not? What's the difference? Yes. I'm sorry? Absolutely. Very good. Very good. Yes. You could, yes. Go ahead. I'll come back. You got that, right? Okay, the same answer. Okay, go ahead. Okay. Some of okay. 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 Very good. Okay. Very good. Actually, here we're talking about a very interesting paradox. In the name itself. Go ahead. Sometimes it's written by kids. I'm sorry? The kids' songs. Yeah, so some kids are written by kids. You're right, absolutely. But how many of them? Very few. Very, very few. Okay? So here people, okay? So here what happens, people, is that okay? So something that there is kind of paradox already. Okay? The paradox is ingrained into what is the literature itself. And African American, we are used to literature written by American. It's very clear. It's even we've got some African American critics too. Okay? And feminist literature we've got text written by women, and also we've got feminist criticism, by women. And the literature is paradox. It's a literature not written by the children, but written by the child himself or herself. Okay? Now, alright, that's fine with one what obvious, but what kind of practice does this do? Think about this. How would you feel if this is the write? Okay? I start to write about female experience. I'm sorry? You are not going to believe it. Yes. You're going to resist it perhaps. Yes. I'm sorry? Exactly. I'm writing this from my point of view about you. That's right. Yes. It's about okay. Yes. Exactly. Yes. And any more thoughts? It's not a text. It's you writing about your own experience, women's experience as me writing about experience. It's different. It's different. It's different vision to it. And here, it's kind of paradox because it's adults who are writing, this children. On the first instance, the subject, the subject is African American. The subject, the same thing. They're the subject of writing. In here, the adults take control over this literature. They take control over writing. They take control over publishing it. They take control over reading it sometimes. No. The adults are involved, in different stages in writing this literature. Yes, go ahead. Absolutely. What about the adults themselves? They were kids. So the adults themselves, they were children. I'm going to answer the question, but you start to see the complexity of it. Okay? These are all very good points, but we start with them because we're going to raise them next week. Particular instruction and the life of it. Okay? So when you read this article for next week, try to absorb all those issues, all the questions. Okay. What do you make out of children literature that's not written by children, but it's written by adults for children? Okay? And here the word for children is important. For children, to children, or about children. And therefore, what does it say about this kind of literature? You see? So it looks simple as it says, but there are a lot of issues which are important. This crossroad, which is adult, child, is quite important. The children literature, for me as I see it, is like a space that's crossed between the adult and the child, and then here we meet. And it's quite explored, it's quite space. So that's something to pay attention. Any other questions? Any other questions? Okay? So this is very good preparation for us to deal with enhanced essay literature, instruction, and the like. Okay? No questions so far? Okay. So what did we cover so far? I give an idea about the calendar, etc. Okay? I have something to highlight. We are going back and forth here, story about what we are doing and also about the tutorial. Okay? This tutorial is extremely important for me and for you guys. Okay? For one thing, because it's not that own course, you've got all the resources for you to study. You've got the books, you've got the articles, you've got the interest, you've got a lot of things to study. But what is own study with all those resources? What's missing? Sorry? The discussion. The discussion. Why is discussion so important? Exactly. First of all, you elaborate your ideas further. Yes. Exactly. And when you elaborate and when you voice your opinions, you become more familiar with those ideas. Not only that, but also you borrow ideas from each other. You might have an idea, she might be very good. That goes nice with what I have. Or sometimes the opposite too. It doesn't hurt to get the thing. It doesn't hurt. Right? Or it hurts to have an opposite opinion. Not at all. On the other way around, it helps me to broaden my interpretive framework. Now I am aware of why you agree with me. So what I do, I prepare myself to respond to her point. So my argument becomes stronger because she disagrees with me, he agrees with me, he agrees with me. That's fine. Okay? What happens, I hear all those ideas, and I put them together, and my interpretive framework becomes much larger. Because of all those observations that take place in the classroom. Okay? So, this is a very, this is a very unique thing of such. because it allows of discussion. You know, that you hear in the classroom a forum of give and take. And when it takes place, this is the real learning. Okay? Having said this, you are all in the blended learning system. You know that, right? What does it mean? It's just a name? What's important is blended learning system? What's important? Yes, you are graduating sometime soon, guys. You should learn. You should know this stuff. Huh? Yes, tell me. Not every day? It's the other way around. It's every hour, perhaps. It's open to what? Yes. I'm sorry? Okay, all right. Yes. It involves a lot of self-learning. A lot of self-learning. Okay? And then here, after I highlighted this part of the tutorial, you know, you are also doing a lot on your own. You are doing a lot on your own. The first thing that you are doing on your own is that you are learning all those things. You're reading, you're thinking, you're writing, you're taking notes, you're developing your strategies of learning, you're developing your strategies of dealing with this. For instance, you can just read the essay class. I read it, I'm done. And I said, no. What did she do with this article, for instance? What did she do with it? Just read it. Close the door. Yes, notes, raising questions. The best reader is the one who reads with a pencil or a pen. Yes, I agree. No, I agree. And that's why. Instruct the text as well. Take notes. Take a patient when it happens to you. Explain them. Right. Explain all those things. So you have to engage yourself in the reading as well. Okay? You have to prepare yourself. You are on your own. Okay? In a blended learning system, people, what happens in the tutorial is only 25% of what happens. The rest is 75%. I give you a very simple thing. How many credits is this class? 8. Okay? In a conventional university, you should be attending 8 hours. Right? But it's not conventional. How many do you attend? Only 2. Okay? Where is the rest? At home. Yes. The 6 here at home. So basically, if you spend for 2 hours, that's 25%. No. And the 6 is 75%. You are learning on your own. Which means we don't cover everything. We don't cover anything. Which means there is no lecture in the class. Which means what? It's only a tutorial. Yes, tell me more. Yes. Thank you. It's a guideline on how to study at home, and it's a way to highlight these points. And what you do when you go home, you dig further into all this. As a matter of fact, if I may go back to the study guide, this study guide does not give you a lot of in-depth analysis. Just in the survey. Sometimes on some blogs you find 3 pages only for that week. Sometimes just to highlight the things to you. To mention some points, what you need to do, go and investigate further. This will help you to go further to detail. And when you come to class, it helps you to put it all together, in such a way. So in here, your questions, your observations, your remarks are extremely important. Because simply, I don't have notes prepared as a lecture. No. I am more interested in this sort of discussion. This is your forum. This is your class. This is your space. This is your voice. Okay? Say it and ask any question. And think about questions. No question is simple. No question is silly. And excuse my word here, no question is true. All questions are important. All questions are legitimate. All questions lead us to learn something. So don't be afraid of a question because they, oh, maybe I shouldn't ask this question because maybe she knows. No, don't worry. Ask a question. No. Everything is clear. No, everything, it's fine to ask any question. There's no simple question. Sometimes it's one word, about something. And that word is going for good 15 minutes of explanation, etc. When you talk, I know what goes on. When you don't talk, okay. So feel free to talk to me. Feel free to ask. Feel free to say what you think and what you believe. Listen, this is your class and this is your forum, and that's why I want to. Yes, go ahead. Of course, your friend asked the question, is there any material to be sent on LMS? There's plenty on LMS. I'm going to start from tomorrow. Okay? From tomorrow, we'll be getting a lot of guidance. For instance, tomorrow or the day after, I will send questions about this essay here. Points to look at, things to observe when you are reading. Okay? So, I will just let you just read and enjoy that. Of course, read and enjoy, but I will send you questions and things. Okay? All my PowerPoint presentations, okay? I send them, because, to have PowerPoint presentation is good, but don't just put them and go through them, just read and read and read. No. We use the class for discussion, and let's go home, we send the PowerPoint presentation. Okay? But we have to make the best of our time being together. You see what I mean? Because there is no other place where we can be together. When you go home, you are on your own. When you go home, you are on your own. When you go home, you are on your own. This is the first time, the only time of the week that we are here together. So we should do what you cannot do for you, which is you can report at home, that's fine. I'm going to say, okay, let's read and read and read. You can do this at home. It's waste of time here. So let's make the best out of this. Let's make the best out of the outfit together and create what I call a community of interpreters. A community of brainstorming, a community of thinking. Because no one else creates this community together. You always learn on your own, that's true. But let's make this and learn from each other and together. Can you do that? You want to do that? Very good. Yes. Sure. Very good. Yes. Yes. I do have office hours. Every day. I will send them on LMS as well, by the way. Okay. I'm available for an hour before the test. So this test is from 1 to 3. I'll be available from 12 to 1. Okay? I know what you mean. No, I am usually here unless I'm caught up in a meeting somewhere, but I am here, for that time. I'm also available, which is on Monday, okay, from 4 to 5. I will send all this on LMS, don't worry. We all send LMS with the room number. Okay? So that's clear? Very good. Yes, go ahead. Usually, last semester, when I sent all the section get it. Okay. I don't know technically how it happens. I have no problem if all the students get it. Okay? Definitely you will get it if I send it. And if anybody else on this section gets it, then the more the merrier. Okay? It's fine. If you want to share it with your friend, that's fine too. No problem. Okay. Learn how to share people. Learn how to share together. If you find something interesting to me, I will post to everyone. Same thing. So you will learn so much by sharing. You will learn so much by sharing files, sharing ideas, sharing thoughts. Okay? So that's what I think. All right? Yes. Any other questions? Yes. Aha. Very good. Very good. She said, you didn't talk about the TMA. Shall we do? No, we don't. We don't talk about the TMA? Not now? Not now, not here? No? All right. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. Aha, here it is. You should have asked for something else. I think I lost the program. Oh. Okay. Now, this is the practice. You know, sometimes when you look at Jazeera or BBC or CNN, breaking news, okay, this is the breaking news. Why? Because we just got the approval of this from the external examiner. Okay? I mean, yeah, we just got the approval, so nobody saw this before. Okay? So this is I'm going to send this to all our tutors, okay? And also, this is the first time this is, seen by the students, okay? The TMA, before I put the subject, before I put the topic here, on the board, one thing for the TMA people. One piece of advice, please don't forget, okay? Start working on your TMA as soon as possible, okay? It's never too early. Tomorrow is not early, okay? Next week is not early. Week 3 you are late. I'm sorry. It's right behind. Okay? It's right behind. Okay? It's coming. Okay? It's coming. Okay? So, start as soon as possible. Which means what? I always think of the brain as the boxes. You have to create a file or a box for TNS that you put for that box. Okay? Can you create a box now? Go ahead and format your brain for a second, okay? All formatted? Create a box. TMA. What did you call it? TMA box? TMA file? TMA EA300B. Okay? Alright. No, I'm sorry. TMA EA300A. Created it? Okay, very good. Now, do you have anything in the file? No, very good. The first thing that's in the file is this detail here behind you. Okay? This detail which is your TMA, what it's about. Okay? Now, this is the first thing. Once you put in the file, and you're going to go ahead and read for next week. You remember that you are reading? Yes, I'm reading Peter Hans, and all of a sudden, an idea came to me that might be very important. What do you do with this? Pull the file from your brain, okay? And write the material in your brain and store it again. Save and put it back. Can you do that? So, your brain is a box, is a file, okay? That you retrieve and you put back and you save and you retrieve it all the time, okay? And it is good. Anybody that was taught by Dr. Pran? Do you know Dr. Pran? Okay. Very good. Traditional as he is, because it's just a habit, because it's notebook, in his pocket, with a pencil, And whenever I say something, he just takes out, okay, I'm writing this down. Before page 1, and you move always with it, say yes. And the way I carry my civil ID, I carry this note with me. It's very simple. It's the way, in the same way as he remembers his name, he remembers the name in his phone. If you're very young, do it in your brain. Or, do it on your smartphone. You all have got notes, right? Get them out and start sounding on them. And put TMA notes and always sound on them. Accumulate. The worst thing you can do, you come in week 6 and say, guess what? I'm going to write my TMA. Not even week 6. The problem is you wait after the MTA. Assalamu alaikum. Okay? It's the worst thing you can ever do. And then the people are, come and see me in my office hours, I say. I say, no, we are busy with our MTA. Oh, no. But the smart student is writing her TMA when she's preparing for an MTA. Because it's just the same material. They're the same thing. So why don't you write your TMA and also for your MTA? They're both of the same thing. Why do you separate them both? Do everything at the same time. You see what I mean? You have to learn how to be multitasker. You are doing different tasks at the same time. It's like when you go to, I'm sorry for the metaphoric perspective maybe, when you go to the kitchen and you cook. You don't say, oh, you know what? I just make one dish at a time. Okay, 2 hours on this dish, I'm finished. Okay, you're going to spend all your time. Have all the burners ready and put every pot in the burner. Yalla. Are we clear? Make sense? Is that how you do it at home? Yes? I'm not going to come to the kitchen and show you how to do it. Okay? You have to do it yourself or ask your mom or close people to you how to do other stuff. Okay? Because if they spend doing one dish at a time, they spend a lifetime in the kitchen. That's not how you do your time. It's not the most important way. So multitasker. Everything at the same time. We are little machines, people. We are little machines. Okay? So that's how you should operate, that's how you should function. Okay? Do everything at the same time. Preparing, going through your TMA, accumulating ideas, and you keep your MTA in mind. Everything. It's like, when you go to the circus, you've got the people balls, and everybody is just taking all those balls at the same time. You can? And single ball in front. Add more. That's part of the skill. That's part of your own. That's part of, the bank and the university. Okay? So, don't keep your TMA to mixture. I didn't say till after the MT because that's khalas, it's over. Okay? Don't keep your TMA till week 3. Start next week put a hand by thinking and exploring. All your mind should be wired up. You know what I mean by wired up? Ready. Electrified, seriously, literally. Because if your mind is not electrified, if your mind is dull and like this, there is no TMA spirit. It has to be like this. It has to be a storm going on in your brain. If you have a storm, you are ready to write, you are ready to create. If you are like this, good luck, enjoy yourself. Life can pass by. Are we clear? Very good. So if you are like this, come and see me the week after next week. If your brain is like this, come and see me so we can work together. Both are coming but for different purposes. Are we clear? Very good. Yes. Now, this topic, which has to be put in the fire. For the fire. Okay? For the fire, people, and the topic is right here. Simple and clear and very straightforward. Simple and clear. Due date December 7th. Did you see that? It's not very far. It's around the corner. Okay, I can tell you what I'm doing on December 7th. Okay. Discuss the idea of the rebel in children literature, focusing on works and texts you studied in block 1 or block 2. Fair enough. Now, where do we start? You start with something very simple, people. You start by understanding those words. What is the key word here? The rebel. We all know what the rebel is, don't we? Who is the rebel? What is the rebel? Who goes against something. In this case, what do you think they might go against? You see, the literature is not very simple. You've got rebels. And children are rebels, aren't they? How many of you are moms? 1, 2. You got children? How many do you have moms? I know. How am I going to do? How many a day do you have this? All of them. Can you be quiet? No, I won't be quiet. It's your nap time? No, it's not my nap time. Do you want to? These are little rebels. They're rebels. What are they going against? The adults, common sense sometimes, yes, yes, yes. I'm sorry, against suppress. Where does suppression come from? Huh? Rules. It's true. Behave, yeah, the don't and the do, you know. What's that? Rebel. Huh? British. Absolutely. You want your daughter to be dressed and say, Mom, there is no way I'm going to be dressed like this. I want to be dressed like the television. Yes. Don't buy this for me, no, I want the other color. Try to buy brown for your daughter. Good luck. Okay? Okay? Yes. Alright? You see what I mean? You know, I mean, the idea of the rebel is already ingrained in the character of the child. We are only stories. We are only stories. They not real life, and I mean, you cannot say about your daughter if you want about being rebel. You cannot say about being rebel when you were a kid. Not to give it to me as a kid, no. But to show you what it means to be a rebel. So when you go home, look at yourself. Were you a rebel when you were a kid? Of course you would be. Otherwise you won't be here. Yeah. If you see what I mean. You know, of course you're a rebel. You know, no matter what. Yes, go ahead. Yes. 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 Or why should I? Yes. Yes. Exactly. There's the confusion in our instruction. Yes. And they react against it. Absolutely. Yes. Very good. So when I said go ahead and write let's say what you said in your rebel, I just said not give it to me as a CMA, but to help you understand, what this idea of to enter the concept of the rebel. To understand the idea of the rebel. Who is this rebel? And why? And against what? And what do you want to achieve? And what forces? If you are looking against something, there are forces that are coming against you. If you want something, you must say, no, I'm not going to have it. Yes, you're going to have it. And then you do means and ways of something just to get it. Are you with me? So that's something that you think about. Just to do yourself and sending on shifting things. Okay, very good. Yes, okay? So these are the ideas. Let's play with the computer here and see. I'm going to right click and see what the rebel is. Aha. Do you see that? Rebellious, dissenting, unorthodox, unconforming, non-conformist, okay? Insurgent, etc., etc. Okay. When you do it, go home and play. Which means that when you write your CMA, all those words right here, it should come up in a way or another. Because they mean the same thing. They are just ways to help you to understand the topic and what a rebel is. Are you with me, people? Okay? So this is one thing. Here, you've got a bit of introduction, you've got students' notes, and you've got some questions which are meant to guide you. Okay? You need to look this as much either in block 1 or in block 2. So it's never too late to start reading the novel. And try to see who is the character who is the rebel, in those books. Who is the rebel? What are they rebelling against? Okay? How has the figure of the non-conformist child developed? Okay, we're going to talk about this. What is the significance of the rebel figure in children's literature or in a specific work you are examining? That's very important. Do you think that these figures are important because they destabilize some of the existing cultural values or because they promote consciousness and new awareness? Any responses? We've got some big words. No? What are those big words? Consciousness and new awareness. Yes, go ahead. Try to sing it. Yes. We're not talking about a child who understands that he's right. Are you with me? We're talking about a child who understands exactly what is wrong and what they are looking for. It seems to me that we're taking our assumptions. No. And the child doesn't know. Are you with me? We all start thinking, well, you're a child. I think we're questioning this assumption. We are right from the beginning questioning this idea. A lot of you have said at the beginning, because, when I said, what it's about, the adult from a child, a lot of you say, well, this child will make certain things, but the adult will know. Not true. Not true. Okay, yes. A lot of things, yes. Example can be examining what we're looking at. Okay? So he was talking about new consciousness, we're talking about awareness, and when we talk about consciousness and new awareness, the idea of identity, the idea of constructing an identity is very important. When your child says no, it's not just because it's no, it's because I am aware of my own identity and I'm claiming my territory for I do. Claiming my space at home in the same way as you think. It's a consciousness. Placing of the identity in the home or in society or in the school or anywhere. It's a way to voice, articulate what they think and what and this able to articulate, to act against, even to say no, and to what they say no. You see what I mean? They're creating a situation within the world of the adult as well. It can be for anything. Okay? So, new consciousness, new awareness. How is the rebel figure constructed? And why is he or she constructed in such a way? What is that this rebel figure is trying to raise against? What they want to achieve? What is it that he or she is trying to achieve? What sort of negotiation does this figure initiate with his or her own culture? Because the child is always negotiating something with their own. He said, can you do something? He said, if you do this, I say, well, how many children will you give? You know what I mean? There's always dialogue. This is a very simple basic everyday life, but there is a lot of negotiation that goes on. This question points to a kind of negotiation with the culture, negotiation with the adult, negotiation with the and those novels, we have some serious negotiations going on. Some serious issues. And the poet, we've got negotiations going on. In what's the other novel? Serious negotiation going on too. Okay, so we are, when we are able to always negotiate with society, negotiating with our peers, negotiating with the adults, negotiating with everyone, negotiating with ourselves too. At some point, do I really need this? If your answer is yes, you carry on. If your answer is no, you keep on. That's the kind of negotiation. Are you with me, people? Okay? Yes. So, how is the fire for the DNA? No, it is a choice. It says block 1 or block 2. You can choose one. Whatever we cover from block 1 or block 2. Which means this, little women, and to the right. Peter Pan, Okay, well, all right. Okay, okay, that's fine. If you want to do about Peter Pan, it means you can do it. That's fine. I can allow you to do it, you know. But it means that you have to start reading. Yes. Okay? And you can do about Peter Pan if you want, but start by reading such a story. Yeah. About one novel. I advise you to write about one novel because, okay, you don't have a lot of space to cover more than one novel. And then I'm afraid if you start to write about two characters, not two novels, two rebels, okay, you will start to go very superficial. Are you with me? You know, you will start to offer summary of the plot here, summary of the plot here, and I'm done, and that's finished. That's not a good thing. I would advise you to write on one rebel, on one figure, to allow you to go in depth. You know, because if you start to compare two rebels and talk about two rebels, I'm afraid you must be lost in between. You see what I mean? Understand? Very good. Yes. Any other questions? Did I answer? So basically, you can write about Northern Light, Little Women, Treasure Island, or Peter Pan. That's fine. That's fine. Especially if you have read it as your friends and I have read it. And I've said a lot of things, as a matter of fact, if you bought this packet a few weeks ago, I would say the first thing you do is that you will read about Peter Pan, because simply, you know, it's the type that you know, it's what you're familiar with, you know, and that you know the movie, exactly. Or you might have it as you were a kid. So this is even more enticing for you to read now. Okay? By the way, today I spoke a lot. It's not going to happen next week. It's going to be 50-50 next week, and the week after is going to be, you get? Who's doing the 25? I'm doing the 25, you're doing the 25. Good enough? Happy? Or a bit unhappy? Alright, yes. Yes. Any other questions? Any other questions? No? Very good. So again, I'll go back to the fire in your brain. You know, now we have something, right? Is it the same as when you walked into class? You see when you start playing with ideas? You know, you start to write something. So when you read next week about Peter Han, you know, his article, start to have consciousness, awareness, identity, my goodness, all those things. Don't be afraid of the storm in your brain. You know, be happy. When you got a storm in your brain, get out on the way and say, yes, hallelujah. I've got a storm in my brain. I've been ready to write my essay. Okay. If you don't have a storm in your brain, come and see. We have some serious diagnosis. Okay? Because it's an ailment. Are we with people? Very good. Yes. Go ahead. No, which is a good news. Why? Because see that this week and hopefully the next week, which is Eid, I think, you have plenty of time to read the novel. And not only just to finish the novel, but maybe to get the second one too. Don't wait. Yes, just plenty. As a matter of fact, Model Life is only 400 pages. So if you read 40 pages every day, in 3 days you can finish it. It means before Eid you can finish it. It means during the Eid you can read Little Women. Yes, since after Eid you are done with two novels. Good idea? Good plan? Like a plan. Can you do it? Yes, okay, very good. Not just inshallah, because it will never happen. Okay, it means inshallah, yes we can. Okay? Alright, can you do it? Very good, yes. Okay, yes. Any other questions? Anything that you need to know about? Huh? No? Huh? We cover all. Did I cover all? No, okay. Yes, for a big word. Lazy. Yes, okay. Don't even think of it. Don't even dream of it. Don't even dream of the B word, that's lazy. It's even scarier. You know, if I start to get on Google and get it. Okay? So it's a very scary system, I know, but you should not be scared. You should forget about it, and you should just start to think about your CMA today, and this week, and you start writing bits and pieces all the time. That's all it means. Okay? So with the CMA here, I'm going to add something to the topic here. We're going to have some 5 sources that you can use. Okay. Let's talk about this because we might have no other time to talk about this again. Okay? For the purpose of the picture. First of all, don't submit the whole thing like this. Submit only the cover page and what you wrote. That's all. Okay? That's the percentage. That's what should. What the percentage? I'll get back to you on LMS. I'm sorry. Nothing. What I want to see only this when you submit. I don't want to see any of this. Not even this question. I don't want to see this. I want to see only. I don't want to see this. No. I want to see only this page and what you wrote. Are we clear? Very good. About the percentage and the factor. I know, but I don't have it ready. But I will send to you on LMS. I am comfortable enough to say 20 so far, yes, with confirmation. Yes, no. Because I think the quotations are part of it too. Okay? The CMA don't have long quotes. The shorter, the better. Why? Because you are saving space, and as you shall see, we'll do it within the classroom. I say, you read the passage, blah, 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 for whatever novel, and you pick up few words, and you build our sentence which is based on 3 or 4 words. We can talk about half an hour about 3 or 4 words. If we can talk about half an hour for about 3 words, you can write 5 pages about 3 words. Are you with me? Okay? So it's not the longer the merrier, it's the shorter the better. Always prepare your reader for the quotation. Always command your quotation. Okay? Always paraphrase, and recognize that you paraphrase. Okay? There's a lot of details in the study guide for plagiarism. Go ahead and read them carefully. Okay? Because the university is not going to be tolerant to any attempt of plagiarism. It has become a very easy case to handle. 0, warning, or whatever it is, and you are done. So my advice, don't even dream of it. Okay, don't dream. Okay, yes. The style of writing, very good. Yes, what about the style of writing? You mean the font? Yes. 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 I would say MLA style. MLA style, yes. MLA style, yes. MLA style, yes. I would say on LMS, a kind of sheet, with examples. I can do that. Remind me, I will tell. Any other points? Any other points? Very good. Yes. Very quickly, and the rest of the time, I want to know, guys, what is your names, tell us what you wish to say, and we don't have to go like high school. Like this. Just feel free. Okay? Just over start. Your name and when you're graduating and etc. That's fine. Because I don't know any of you since I know a few, okay? But I don't know most of you since I don't teach 8 to 10 anymore. Okay? Yes. So. Yes. Yusuf, yes. Okay, inshallah, yes. All the best. Be started, yeah? Yes. Okay. So just attending, okay? Alright, very good. Yes. Anybody else? Quickly. Don't listen. Yes. Yasmin Sultan, yes? Sultan. Okay, yes, Yasmin Sultan, yes. In order to be happy, you are here. You should be, yes, you should be. But make it special. Make it special. Make it special. Yes. Remember every moment and absorb every moment of it. Those things don't happen again. As much as possible, you want to go through it, and you're going to do after. Go back about it. I know what, but then go think about it. Okay? Yes, go ahead. Okay, yes. That's all? Okay, very good. Yes. Anybody? Yes, go ahead. Dina Barakat, yes? Okay. Apparently, do we have a group? The four of you? Can you include Tariq? Yes? Okay, yes. Okay. No. Yes. All right. Very fine. Okay, very good. Yes, yes. Your name? Natural death. Okay, yes. Okay. Okay, all right. Okay, very good. Yes, yes. Can you introduce yourself for us? Masha'ar? Okay. Okay. This is last year as well? Yes. I'm sorry? Najal Group. Okay. Very good. Okay. Okay, why not? That's good. Yes, that's good. Excellent, very good. What did you use for the paper? Okay. All right. Okay. 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 Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yes. All right. That's fine. Yes. Anybody else? How are you guys? Yes. Amal. Okay. Where are you from, Amal? Okay. Yeah. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. I'm not just just the last name clicked with me, that's all. Yes. Inshallah, yes. All the best. Very good, yes. Are you working or just student for time? That's full-time work as well. Yes, that's work. Yes, yes. Okay. All right. Why not? That's lovely, yes. Okay. Since in the France, okay, yes. Okay. From Syria, okay, yes. Which part of Syria? Okay, yes. Okay. Aman? Okay. Okay, all right. Are you working now or just put that student? Okay. You could take the time. You could take the time to do things, okay? Yes, let's move a little bit here. Huh? Okay. You got here, that's not okay? Okay. Okay. Are you working now, teaching or now? No, you're not working now. Okay, very good. You work at school, okay? No, listen, I want you to know each other little people. Okay, yes. Your mother, yes, that's full-time job. Okay. Okay. Why not? Yes. It's not, yeah, it's not for anybody. So we always carry on. Okay. We always carry on. Okay. Here, yes. Yes. Nahad, yes. Okay, from Iran, yes. Iran. Fahan, well, not the poet's place, but it's equally beautiful as Shiraz. Okay, yes. Very good, yes. What else? You work? Full-time student? Okay, very good. No, people. No. We want to listen to each other where we're from because it's very interesting, to see all the people what they are doing, to get an idea. Okay. So let's do this, very quickly. Okay. Yes. Okay. Let's listen to each other, people. Let's listen. It's very important. It's good to be able to talk, but we want to talk to each other as well. Yes. Very good. Okay. What are you working at this point? School. Okay. Okay, very good. Yes. Very good. Excellent. Yes. Yes. I'm sorry? Okay. Hadir. Okay, yes. Okay. Okay. Very good. Very good, yes. See? Okay, yeah, wow, okay. Both are things but not system, yes. Okay. 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 Yes, why not? Yes. Yes. Okay. Okay. Yes, all the best. Khadija. Okay. Okay. Mother. Okay, very good. You're going to give us a lot of examples from your children, right? Yes, okay. Very good. Excellent. Yes, I'll be back. Yes. Okay, start. Nora. Yes. Okay. Okay. How is the health in general? Very good. Okay, very good. All right. Yes. Okay. Okay. Very good. Excellent. Yes. Adir. All right. All right. Mariam. Very good. No, I can't hear you whispering. You have to sing in this time. You are? Okay, three, yeah? Okay. Very good. Okay, enjoy teaching so far? Very good, yes. Jamila, yes. Okay. Alright, very good. Anybody else? Did I forget someone? Did I forget somebody? Or did you said? Alright, let me highlight something about next week, people. So for next week, Peter Hans is saying, read it, start on the live, because Peter Hans is just 2 hours to week maximum, okay? Start reading, your novel as well, okay? I will be sending some questions regarding Peter Hans essay, okay? So hopefully tomorrow, elements will work with me in Surah Riwaya. I called the IT person just to fix it. Do you prefer that I send the questions which are based on the novel? Not the life of the just strictly for students. What do you prefer? The send? Alright, very good. So I will go ahead and send you questions about Nura Life and questions also about what's it called? Peter Hans essay. Okay? And then you got some things just to enjoy. Okay? So see you next week, inshallah. Okay, I'll go. You go, yes? Announce it to me, so you have to send that. Okay. Your friend, you could announce to me. Let's listen to our announcement and then, yes, go ahead, please. Yeah. Come and talk to the mic here. Come, talk to the mic here. I think it works. Yes.
Hello. Yeah, this is Khalid Youssef, one of the heads of the English Literary Club. I hope you've heard of it. We started our club opening by the English Day last semester, and this semester we're preparing for an international day. Hope we can get some volunteers. It will be fun, inshallah. And there's a short story competition. If you would like to participate in it, the advertising on the short story competition on the LMS. Whoever wants any.
I saw it posted, as a matter of fact, without anything. Yes, I saw it in the box.
Alhamdulillah.
Yes, I saw it.
So, and there's some terms and conditions for the competition as well. And the opening of the club, inshallah, there will be like activities of the club, like Toastmasters, reading club, writing clinic, and the e-magazine. So whoever wants to join, you are most welcome. If I can join, just write my number. Whoever has any question, I would get to answer. And the opening will be, inshallah, on 7th of November. So, be prepared.
As a matter of fact, it's a great opportunity that you've got such a club here. I mean, I think we should be all lucky, that such a club here. And I would encourage you to participate. They've got lovely people working, and just, they're very active in that club, so support them, and they are here for you, as a matter of fact, not for themselves, So it's for the whole department, it's for all, everyone here, okay? So I think you should just participate and get, active with them, get involved, and it's one of actually the best things that you do when you're in the university too, okay? So just make the best out of this opportunity, okay? Alright, well, thank you very much, people. I will see you next week, inshallah, and we'll start, of course, the usual business, and this will be on schedule as well, okay? All the best. Take good care of yourself, yes. 1 week. 1 week. 1 week. Okay? My pleasure.